SWID POWELL. I thrifted this candlestick yesterday, and Google Lens tells me that it's worth hundreds of dollars to potentially even thousands of dollars. Get to know SWID POWELL. A pair of this exact style candlestick sold through Sothebys auction house for $1,800. And of course, Sothebys is one of two most well-known, world-renowned auction houses in the entire world for amazing collectibles. SWID POWELL. Haven't heard that brand name before? I hadn't either, but you better believe when Google Lens told me what it was, I went down the SWID POWELL rabbit hole. Turns out this is not your run-of-the-mill $2.99 candlestick that you find at Goodwill, which, by the way, is the price that I paid at Goodwill. So like I said, I went down the SWID POWELL rabbit hole, so you don't have to. In the 80s, two people by the names of SWID and Powell came up with this brilliant idea for a company. For their company, they wanted to create remarkable household goods, and then they decided to do this by collaborating with world-renowned famous architects and design artists, basically. That's really pretty brilliant. Crazy business plan was to translate postmodern design aesthetics from architects' mind, basically, from the skyscraper to the dinner table. In this case, maybe like your mantle or something. The architects who ultimately collaborated with this company in the 80s wanted their architecture designs to be more accessible and enjoyed by just the general public. Richard Meier is the architect who collaborated to create this candlestick design. Apparently best known for designing the Getty Center in LA. A hallmark feature of his designs is to incorporate geometric design in his skyscrapers. I mean, candlesticks. Check out all those geometric designs. So I just had to make a video about this company, SWID POWELL. I've just been blown away for the last 24 hours because it's so brilliant to partner with internationally famous artists and architects, essentially, to make your products. I've never heard of another company doing this. It doesn't make sense, why not? Besides candlesticks, here are some other designs that SWID POWELL has produced. In the 24 hours since I've known of SWID POWELL, this is my favorite piece. It's the Big Dripper by Michael Graves, an American architect and designer. Here's another one by Richard Meier. It's known as the Skyscraper Bowl. He's pretty serious about those squares at his designs. I'm willing to bet I'll never find another $2.99 SWID POWELL piece thrifting, but you know, they do say you do find what you're looking for. As cool and as lucky as I feel to have found this one piece, I do have to admit something. Candlesticks usually come in pairs, and so whenever I found this one, I instantly thought, where's the second one? And so I did 2-3 laps in that Goodwill, searching high and low for maybe where the second SWID POWELL candlestick could be. Nowhere to be found. By the way, this is not even sterling silver, it's silver plated. And it is heavy. So do I expect to get the same price on eBay that this sold at Sothebys? Of course not, because the typical buyer at Sothebys, it just doesn't even cross their mind probably to even check eBay or something. So I'm gonna get way, way less. But I still hope to get, I listed it for 300 bucks, which so that's not the score of a lifetime, but it is certainly in a way kind of the most valuable thing I've ever thrifted, given the right lens of perspective. Regardless, it's still wild to me that this Sothebys collectible, world-renowned collectible item was just sitting out, hanging out on a shelf at Goodwill, not even on the racks. It had been gone through the racks and put up on a shelf, $2.99 price tag. So I think people do reselling for a ton of different reasons, but one thing, this is absolutely the part that I enjoy about reselling the most, is just learning new stuff all the time, just things that you never would have even thought of. And so who knew that a silver-plated candlestick could be worth $1,800, 300 bucks? You tell me. Here's the maker's mark, by the way. This one is kind of hard to see, but I'll show it up close. It's still kind of hard to see, but what's more notable in the maker's mark is the RM for Richard Meier rather than SWID POWELL. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker. I'm Rafa. As always, I'll see all you on the next video.